Hi everybody, I'm here with another one of my fabric journals with the fabric pages. This one is humongous. It is 10 by 5 3/4. And I use denim for my pages because I like a nice heavy fabric, and I stitched all around. I stitched everywhere actually. Got some script fabric back here, parts of a doily, some seam binding bow with another part of a doily. Got some fabrics here, floral, eyelet, some toile back here. I made this little flower, and it's satins and some laces and the rose in the center. Here's the spine. This puppy is huge, huge. Down here you've got some laces, different kinds of laces, and I didn't adhere them down in places because I wanted the fluff. And part of a crocheted doily and some more toile, and again there's that denim fabric. Look at this, huge. This is the biggest one that I've made so far with this, and it's got tons of pages and tons of stuff in it. Okay. Here, I've got some toile and a doily and a toile pocket with a Tiffany & Company patch. You know, I like to do those patches. It's a little secret pocket. Or you could put something in it, you know, if you wanted to. Put a little something, something. Some cards back here. Some sari silk and some stitching. This is on a book page. And back here is some laces and part of a napkin. That's the edge of the napkin there, and it hangs over, which I like that look. Over here is I'm going to be going up and down because it's just not going to fit in the frame. Got a huge crocheted, I guess that would be like a little table thing. Not a tablecloth, but maybe a little mat or something. And this is a pocket here with a big doily and toile. It's all been stitched. And at the bottom is a real pretty curtain that I have. I don't have much of this left either. I used it in the last 3 books. But I just love the little flowers that are embroidered on it. And of course inside I put some snippets of paper. But you know, these pockets will hold more. So if there's something you want to stash in there, you've got the room to do it. On this page, this is, like I said, this is a big mamma jamma. We like those. Up here, a real part of an edge. This is a real pretty part of an edge of a table runner. And I used a doily here, half of a doily here with the rose. Again, there's that curtain. It's a sheer with the embroidery. And a denim pocket with a part of a crochet doily there. And I put in one of the little booklets. I just love these things. You know, to me they're so, I don't know, they're just neat to write in. Coffee, look at that. Isn't that yumminess, that coffee stain? There's the back. Little Tim Holtz clip there to kind of hold it in place. Over here, one of those safety pins that I like to make. And it's got safety pins with charms hanging from it, and laces and muslin and khaki colors. And it holds a couple of tags. You can, and some mini tags here. There's 3 little mini tags with the stamping that I like to do. And you can take this off and do what you want to on these, and then just safety pin it back on. That was a marvelous invention, wasn't it? Here is part of the crochet doily with a blue lace background. And on this side, oop, come on tag, stay over there. Got part of a doily up here with some little sparkly circles and a rose. Some script fabric that's been stitched around the edges. A big, huge piece of lace that runs down the side. We have a pocket here with part of a napkin in the toile. Part of a doily. The background's got a slight floral and green print to it. And some silvery kind of ribbon there. And inside the pocket, I've got some stamped coffee dyed papers. That is Latin. Isn't that neat? Look at the hoops. That's crazy. I like it. Over here, again, you know, I like to try to do the same things or similar things on pages that are open. So here, I use the fabric that's in the background over here, and I put some here. And here's the script with the stitching and some toile. It's like the trees growing out of the pocket there. That's some part of a table runner. And for the pocket, I used a napkin, and I stamped on this with some script stamping. I put a little part of the toile down at the bottom so it would kind of like balance. And this is a napkin that's got some embroidery on it, seam binding, part of a doily behind it. And that's part of a crochet doily that looks like a fan. And a rose. And it holds this booklet. So you've got the rose here, and you've got roses going up the image. It's pretty. Over here is one of those little papers that I like to make. Little rose here. Pretty images in here. All different kinds of sizes of papers. All different, kind of a hodgepodge of things. A tiny flower. There's a little mini pocket with 2 cards. You know, I like that not coffee dyed side by side. I think that's pretty. Little birdie nest. Little book page embellishment. Just a real neat book to write in. I did not glue that down. I will do that. Shame on me. And a big pocket here for storage. And we'll just put him over to the side so I don't forget to do that. Over here, got some striped fabric here. Real pretty coffee dyed fabric there. Big eyelet patch. All of it's been stitched. Got a denim pocket with a piece of lace that's been sewn on. And this doesn't serve any purpose but to look pretty. And we love pretties. So it's got buttons and safety pin. You know, I like to do that safety pin thing. They're very handy. Somebody was a genius for making those, don't y'all think? Some more coffee dyed papers here. This has got some light pink stenciling on it. Excuse me. Over here, oh, that's a part of a crochet doily that's been coffee stained. Over here, I'm really liking this idea because it's removable. It's the big safety pin that's hooked on to the fabric here. You've got a ruffle out of some music notes here with another ruffle behind it. Again, I try to coordinate those pages when you open them up. And these are loose tags, some eyelet, part of a table runner there, and some lace that I let hang over the edge. But I like this a lot because you can take it out, you know, you can add your stuff and then you can put it back. So I really, really like that. Over here, oh, some of my favorite, and I don't know how much of this left. This is just a gorgeous piece of fabric that I got at an estate sale. It's just stunning. You'll see how pretty that is. And I used it for a pocket over here. It's just gorgeous. And I made a small pocket here, a little bit of lace. There's one of my patches with a gazebo and some roses and some seam binding here. And in here I put a booklet. It's just coffee dyed papers. If my little fingers will open it up. And on this side we've got a little tag and a mini tag with some lace and a safety pin. Yep, that is just some yummy, yummy stuff. Over here, I've got the blue lace background, and because I've got it over here too. And part of a crochet doily with a little circle. One of my patches, because I have a patch over here, so I put a patch over here. And inside is just a booklet, and it's got the roses, so it all goes together. Big, huge ruffle with some embroidery on it. And some doilies, mini doilies. And this is just coffee dyed papers. Yummy coffee dyed papers. And there's the back. I want to see it. On this page, I used a big patch of the toile. And that curtain, you know, and there's the edge of the curtain. And it's got an eyelet piece of fabric behind it. Same over here. And I wanted the booklet to show. So I cut out an edge here. So, you know, you'll see it. It lines up nicely. And I just wanted to be able to see that booklet behind it. Isn't that gorgeous? I love eyelet. And then we have a book that's got all different kinds of papers in it. Poetry, guest check. Just all different kinds of stuff. Little envelope here. You need to put something in it. And over here, I used a huge doily. Big doily for the pocket. With the toile and the little gold circles. And behind it is a coffee dyed card. Look at that. You just never know what you're going to get. You just have to keep playing with it. See what? Look at that. Isn't that neat? See, I'm a doodler. So to me, I would start doodling all around those edges. That's what I love to do, is doodle. So I would probably take a white pen and do that, or black, and then journal what I wanted to journal. And here is a photo mat. You can put your image there and journal about it on the back. Coffee dyed paper. Just yumminess. Yeah, I went a little overboard with this journal. I just kept making it. I enjoy doing it so much. This is the lace from the opposite page coming over. Look at how nice and frayed that denim got. I learned how it frayed, you know, because I coffee dye everything, basically. And I had coffee dyed this and threw it in the dryer, and that edge just went crazy. So when I sewed it, it ended up looking like that. Over here, look how big this thing is. I just love it. Got a patch of fabric here. I've used this in other parts of the book. Part of a tablecloth here. And again, one of those little gold things. Little mini doily. Some little bit bigger doilies. Some lace here. Matching. Again, want the pages to coordinate. Got some cards in here. So pretty. Coffee dyed on a dictionary page. Here's a coffee dyed piece of lined paper for journaling or doodling if you're a doodler. I have some books that I just doodle in. I just like to play. Old looking map. Isn't it neat? Look how old that looks. Almost looks like a treasure map. And another one of the cards. or papers, I should say. And this is one of the patches that I like to make. It's not a secret pocket. And it's been stitched around, and then it has the same flower on it. And I used lace for the closure. And there's the back. Just yumminess, yumminess everywhere. This is a big, chunky monkey. Huge. Gorgeous flower with the satin. I just really like this one. And I love Toile. So, this is the last video for today, for this Friday. I want to thank y'all so much for being here with me. It really does mean a lot to me, and I appreciate all your nice comments. And I will see you next Friday, hopefully, in the next video. Bye-bye.